side.
Sure,
But
sure.
I am more.
Oh yeah, of course.
I am more.
Oh yeah.
But God being so good, we are back.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Champions League matches of course. I understand why people demand results from Chelsea. It tells of how they expect the team to play and almost expectations of Chelsea team now.
Okay.
What about Club World Championship? Waje. Then, Ode Nam Town, we are the champions of the world. So whenever you are to play a game, then the rest of the world would expect you to turn up. But again, circumstances. So Chelsea in a ball be area of fear, Kobeshan, Anameboa. Then it would have been a good opening game for Chelsea. So it is not about Chelsea's team. It is about Fish Channel Mokoboy anymore.
Okay.
The opponent. How consistent they have been our Champions League in him. The venue. How intimidating it can be for any opponent at Woko Allianz Arena. And then the Chelsea team ever battered.
Okay.
They are inexperienced at stages of this nature. So, some factors here are my bubbles. It will culminate in affecting Chelsea against such an opponent. And Kobeshia Bayern, match day 5. Trust me, it could have been different. But in match day 1, timing of the game is very crucial. But all the same, you have to give credit to Vincent Kompany. I think that Sanya Maresca, Luis Enrique Huejuma in the Club World Cup final against Paris Saint-Germain. Sape personal company Maresca Huejuma in this game.
Okay.
1, how they overloaded the midfield and then the man marking. 2, how Bayern a trigger or more press just to push forward and settle Chelsea. 3, how they were able to keep their shape, especially at the back. Chelsea team, they have very good individual players, but they lack the experience and character of playing in a competition like the Champions League. And it comes with time. It comes with consistency.
Okay.
Oh, bonne do to na wunya. O hwe team yi din ha. Kaisedo na. Ye hailing say on the defensive midfield bono. That was his first ever Champions League game obo. Cucurella, he might have enjoyed some good time, but Champions League proper way an initiation into the competition. And it goes for a chunk of the Chelsea players, but maybe 1 or 2 be.
I know more.
Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, Reece James, Diakano. They are having a taste of the competition proper for the first time in our careers.
Okay.
The Ayana Air Dane, for all of them as a collective to show up with that character you expect on big Champions League night. And that is the difference. But it is good that they are able to have these experiences and they learn from them, even including the coach Enzo Maresca. Because on the day, there were some of his coaching, you could ask questions about it. His reaction, you could ask questions about it. I've heard a lot of Chelsea folks on about because na Andre Santos no there na on your crown and when you're starting best because Bernardi say Obaba Reece James won't fin. No about Andre Santos won't fin no. A dance. Why not play Reece James out in a natural position? Then use Andre Santos who is cut as a midfielder. And in the primary role no Obe Yusuno. When you in hindsight,
okay.
Yeah. And I believe just as you are making observations in the same vein, coach and also making observations, they'll review the game. When they do the debriefing, they will do all these things and then they will know how to go about it. But I think I will side with Akomeah when he says that the Bayern team should not just be looked at lightly. See a share Bayern say, oh, no. They're actually a good side. On any given day, Omubetmia rubbish shoulders with the best across Europe. Watch Bayern and how they set up, how Kompany uses them. First and foremost, the credit to Kompany should even be outside the coaching here tactic strategy. Bayern your team one, coach here, especially with player management.
Okay.
So Thomas Tuchel, he had issues with player management.
Yeah.
Then eventually, I was here sacking. Now for Kompany to step into this dressing room, get these players to believe in him, and then overcome the dressing room politics, I think that is impressive.
And no cry a plus.
Yeah, because baby, I could do or he notice or near Chinase, our form into Honjo. But over here, it's been smooth and peaceful. It means there is a certain leadership qualities you've brought to bear. And more money now, Babajia to him say, and the year some. And I think a positive man management on the part of Vincent Kompany. Joshua can make money on one uncle, more dressing room, no more courses stay, who's a problem makers, quote unquote. Not necessarily so more bonnet for or moody bonnet, but there are powers in the dressing room. You don't usurp. With Thomas Tuchel, he wanted to usurp such powers. Oh, may you remember? I think Kompany has handled this very well. And Ama dressing room, no, it looks like all the players want to play for him. Check out a Hurricane.
Yeah.
On the pitch, he starts as the striker.
Yeah.
But his involvement in the game, it speaks volumes. Or in the Jim Kemek acting like a leader should act. Manonoya, from the back. Clearly, you could see the communication, the kind of rapport, relationship existing between coach and then the players. It is beautiful. Then the coaching comes in.
Then the leadership qualities, no.
Excellent. And because one at in the game during the active career, or Boko, so that he was captain.
Yeah.
That Man City dressing room, what that's almost was stars or many stars, Sika to me, Manipa Dasu buying Brady. So to have players in the dressing room who makes good money, and then for him to be able to get them together to play to a course there, I think that was CPB free move. Then it's helped him, and kudos to the man management skills, coaching. So if you know what Kompany did with Burnley, then you would appreciate the coaching levels, and that's how come. Nanya surprises that Chelsea were looking for coaches. He was one of the coaches they interviewed. Bayern, although he might not be their primary candidate, but they trusted in his coaching ideals. So as a coach too, he does well, and to me, he owes a year some kind of commendation. Kudos. So Mutimisha Chelsea by 3-1. Then to the other result, there are games in the Champions League. A levy for moments like Liverpool-Etc Madrid, and it's not because Liverpool team.
Okay.
You see, two sides of the coin. Liverpool are 2-0. You bet the team and I 2-2. But the true and true Liverpool fan believed, say, the injury time winner and a last minute winner will once again come for Liverpool. And the mark of every great side. When Madrid were winning the Champions League, Patupano, check their comebacks. Precisely, Chelsea away at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid. Now a game at Chelsea, I show maybe you.
A game no crowd.
But check the comeback, and now in your last minute.
Oh yes, Rodrigo.
And your second half.
Yeah.
The mark of a great team is not just in starting the game and then wrapping the game up even before 90 minutes vessel. There are times the game will have to push beyond the limit. You need to dig deep and find a winner. And this Liverpool team have been digging deep and finding winners. Wow. We speak of Fergie time. Near Manaba a heritage and the Sales Fergie say, man, you for the only more body there. Oh, yeah, you. How did we get the famous Federico Makeda moment against Aston Villa? And Manchester United against Bayern, 2 minutes, not 2 goals. So, team, dig deep, find the winner in the last minute. And Chelsea was and our team, it is to tell you of their character that no matter what, they will still find a way to win. And to me, a Liverpool team, no, a fearful the mommy. And Kakwaya Premier League, no more yes, I know moon to me and your Champions League Niman Kemani Hukakra. But they are doing it in the Premier League and doing it in the Champions League. So clearly, There is something about Liverpool perhaps we have not paid strict attention to. Is their character, their mentality. This is a team that does not know how to give up. They will always find a way to win. And a marker, every good team be here. To win the Champions League, you don't just need to have a good team that plays well and scores goals. Sankabasa, Enyasa character where Liverpool display at the start of the season. In the Champions League against Inter, they would have won that tie.
Because that moment in here, Atletico Real Madrid, that final moment now, Ramos.
Here our competition way more. Check it, Chelsea Bayern. When Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012, Chelsea had to claw back into the game. So the Champions League is made for last-minute interventions, create that beautiful moment. And Liverpool have started early. That is the first side of the coin. If you flip the coin again, the other side of the coin is there are some issues with Liverpool defense which needs to be sorted out.
Okay.
And issues are a unity right from the start of the season. Their first game against Bournemouth, we saw.
Yeah.
Defensively, they have issues.
Sure.
Especially quick breaks and as a counter-attack. And Liverpool won't train a kakra. And I think these are things and a slot we need to sort out with the coaching. Yeah, what the coaching SSA. And yeah, the coaching ain't me ngane. The coaching ain't me sesano the character. Omusu omotesen. That is the character bit. The head coaching sesano deficiencies in the team. Ebia team structure. Ebia a team know how they play. Ebia offensively they are very good, but so offensive. Advantages or more. No. It means that when they are defending, it creates disadvantages.
Okay. And
these are issues that the coaching and the personnel and the sort. And I believe Liverpool have shown some defensive vulnerabilities. Liverpool fans, Omo football, even the neutrals, they know.
Yeah.
So they will hope. Say coach and I will trust Anaslot to do that because he's a good coach who is multi-dimensional. On your straight jacket for Nibia. And coaching him. He is able to find solutions with the and that is give me the belief say and yes adia obetimi asankra nyomemu the Liverpool will improve as regards their defensive vulnerabilities. There are clubs who are known for one thing and they won't change. Eden say the leopard will share the sport because so in this vein your clubs be your Bomo Basa said they should come and win the big trophies. And you will be more Omodiani Yabefa talent near Teniaton. So whenever a star is sold from their team, they are always having options to replace that star with another young one. And that leads me to Eintracht Frankfurt. Check it, the number of attacking players at Frankfurt in recent times. But Yabekai Eddie Akwakwesi just last season, they had 2 Premier League number 4 Moko. Hugo Ekitike.
Yeah.
And then Omar Mamouche. Mamouche joined Man City January of this year. Then Ekitike in the summer transfer window or joining Liverpool. But Frankfurt had already prepared the way. So John Matteo Bahoya and then Chan Uzun. They are the replacement Frankfurt lined up. But the pictures in the Sunday, Shadrach. I know no about Bejina. It's Shadrach Ness and your band. Or there for picture and about 2 screens. Now, Chanuzun is a 19-year-old Turkish player. You won Germany in the region of Regensburg. Now, Wafemwa through the ranks, but I no koyin who pay. Set several records in the DFB Pokal. He's the youngest player to score a hat-trick in the competition. Then again, for Nuremberg, he's their youngest player to score in the Bundesliga for them. But at Frankfurt, they are giving him that environment, that enabling platform to bring the best out of him. It's almost screen is no. The anything reading here Rasta and American was Channel Zone, 19 years. Tekini. But Germany for Netite na train a ball.
Wow.
And this is a player who functions efficiently as a shadow striker. What do you team here? Foul phone in a Google. Search for Chan Uzun position.
Okay.
And now roll.
It be Yaba.
I will tell you he's a shadow striker. Why when a Kyle team in Eintracht Frankfurt last season no more shadow striking? And I say or more pretty as attacking midfielders. Omar Mamouche, Hugo Ekitike. Now what Frankfurt did was that Sanya na Mamouche, any Ekitike see rising, they needed to prepare the way for their exit. Yebetonia Jiska. Omonomu yes current Cassia to say the England Premier team.
Yeah.
So their major way of making revenue or generating revenue through player sales.
Identify
for players in it, yes, always come beton. So to prepare the way, Akoda back one more than fame near. They bought him from Nuremberg.
Okay.
Last season was his debut season, and he understood the Ekiti came see free or more. And it's only Ekiti bo, only Ekiti training now. The moment Ekiti is ready to exit the scene, you are ready to take over. And in the German Bundesliga, it is a league that will allow you to make mistakes and learn. And yet, an unforgiving league like maybe the Premier League, even La Liga Crano, it allows for youngsters to come in, make mistakes and learn. But Premier League, so when you have a rim, now you are koda. Yes, but this is no start deliver. 2 year mistakes are. They will not forgive you, especially the media.
Yeah.
But in Germany, you can make your mistakes, learn from them, and then you will polish your skill set. And so Chanuzun, Ashemeno Oshego, this season, he has been formidable for Frankfurt. 3 games in the Bundesliga, Wamaya 3-goal involvement. In the Champions League, 1 game, 1 goal involvement. You can look out for Chanuzun, which be able to score or to assist.
Sure.
Then Jean-Mathieu Bahoya, also the same.
Okay.
Similarly, he is like the Ekitike now from France. I'm not fan from Angers. No more man of spotlight. No. So it is what Frankfurt does and does well.
Wow.
Last one on Newcastle and Barcelona. Okay. Now, Newcastle, I had no faith, but it won't last them. And I say it cannot sustain them, especially in competitions of this nature. So what couple match with Newcastle fear? First half, and so one shell one thing, or move go anymore say. First 20-25 minutes. If you play as an away team at the St. James Park against Newcastle, minim saya no mo wo mo hom panie bia. Ball mo boni mriko mutuno. They can dismantle any opponent in the first 20-25 minutes. But so wunya character ne the minute the omode ba no. Now utimi no mu nsuo twen your pay. After 30 minutes, omo break. In some na Bruno Guimaraes Okano. It wasn't just about Barca's play. It was how intense and explosive Newcastle were from the start. Checking me into tackles, into pressing. No more Barca for no chiromo. Dear boy, and say this is a Barca team. I almost see how to conserve possession and play under pressure. So the pressure barrier, and they know how to scale it. Opapia, keeper be pass it, montonchine, defender be pass it, montonchine. Barca, master was Sadieno, and Sadieno is the envy of the world. I have not seen a team that can handle press. It's a Barca, especially their middle. So their character and then their identity reigns supreme over Newcastle's energy intensity. And then the moment me soaky game, and after the 30th minute, I knew Newcastle lady Ayomo. Their energy levels dropped, and it allowed Barca to now seize control of the game. But they were also able to seize control because they had the personnel. I dare say, but the Barca midfield stands out the whole world. I have not seen any club with a better midfield set than Barca. PSG might rival them with a more starting. But in the Barca midfield set, they have a lot of options who will play similarly. Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Marc Casado, Bernal, Gavi, Safaifi, who to the ball double pivot. So to me, That was the engine of Barca's team, and Omutimi handle game. Yes, I mean, they are the best. They are the best. O Manchester Bono. Yemfa kokoti ni kutu debi. Yedi adwene. And they seized control of the game and handed it over to Barcelona. But I'm happy for Rashford.
Okay.
I'm happy. You baby. No ako baby. Kudos one. Untina fa ko enje ni mgwase. Enti jaomo.
Now munya do mo ye.
Now call. Na coach say, "Woso you belong here." Check it. Last season Rashford won Champions League. Won knockout stage. This season won Champions League.
Sure.
With Barcelona, he will go to the knockout stage. What has happened to them? Muslim for anyway.
Muslim for you who no.
Rashford or calling him sir.
The sportsman Michael Asare Boadu Akomeah.